The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Temperature and surveillance check, Sergeant.
Surveillance check A-OK. Temperature now reading 20 below zero.
Boy, it's cold out there. It's getting muggy in here, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I was noticing it myself. I wish this place had a window.
Yeah, these sealed domes are fine, but they have their drawbacks. What's the humidity?
Well, it's getting a little high, sir.
When's the air conditioning due to be checked?
The maintenance truck is scheduled to call this morning, sir.
Yeah, well, have him check out the humidifier, will you?
Yes, sir. He should be here in a couple of hours. I reckon he's 2 or 3 bases down the line.
We will show you how weak you really are. Within the next 4 hours, we will destroy key links in your Frostline outer space defense system. We will be avenged.
Colonel, it's the Commander-in-Chief of Frostline Defense. For you, sir.
Thank you, Captain.
Hello, General Ward.
I'm speaking from Frostline headquarters.
What's this I hear about a Mysteron threat, Colonel?
Are they serious?
They're waging a war of nerves, General, and you can bet they're very serious.
Oh, look, Colonel.
I've got a 3,000-mile line of missile complexes, observation posts, and feeder bases. Can you cover all that?
It's a tall order, General, but we'll do our best. First of all, I advise you to put every base on the line at full red alert. We'll be poised for takeoff at the first alarm.
Well, that's what the book says, but don't worry about the Army. We have our own ways of dealing with these attacks from outer space.
General, don't take this too lightly. Believe me, before this day is out,
You'll need all the help you can get.
Goodbye, Colonel.
they never learn.
Everything checked out, Eddie?
You bet, Joe. Everything's just fine.
You know, Eddie, the whole base is on red alert. I shouldn't have let you in so easy.
That was your mistake, Earthman.
Eddie, what are you doing, Eddie? Put that gun down.
Red Deer teletype, sir. Emergency code.
Check it out, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Central Command to Red Deer. Central Command to Red Deer. Come in, please. Central Command to Red Deer.
It looks like this is it. I'll tell the General.
250 men, Colonel. The whole base went off the air just like that.
I see, General. We'll have the Angels skyborne for immediate investigation.
Investigation? I said 250 men, Colonel. Investigation. Retaliation, that's what I want.
General, we've no idea yet what's happened at Red Deer. We're just going to have to wait for a report.
Well, I don't like it. We should hit back. If we don't, they'll take it as a sign of weakness. I say hit 'em and hit 'em hard.
Not yet, General. Give us a chance to get that report.
But I want some action, and fast.
Launch the Angels, Captain.
Destiny Angel, immediate launch.
SIG.
Angels 2 and 3, immediate launch. Your area reference point is C82N.
Captain Scarlet and Lieutenant Green will follow the Angels in the Spectrum passenger jet. We must find out what happened at Red Deer, and quickly. General Ward is ready to launch his missiles against Mars and the Mysterons. If that happens, I hate to think of the consequences.
All Angels skyborne, sir.
Request launch clearance.
Spectrum is green. Captain Scarlet, proceed at speed ultimate to Red Deer observation post.
Carry out aerial surveillance and report.
SIG. Well, Lieutenant, this could be a tricky assignment.
Yes, Captain. But I'm sure glad Colonel White gave me this chance to see some action.
That's the third sweep, Captain Scarlet. I can see nothing unusual. There's no one about. Absolutely no movement.
Thank you, Destiny. We'll go down and investigate.
SIG. Colonel White, Captain Scarlet, and Lieutenant Green are landing. Will maintain aerial patrol.
Well, I suppose we'd better go through the airlock.
We'll use the respirators just in case.
Right, Captain Scarlet.
We're in the control room at Red Deer. Something is very wrong.
Proceed with extreme caution.
Yes, Colonel. No sign of any external injury, but I'm afraid he's very dead.
Boy, not a sound. It's creepy.
Let's take a look through there. What's the radiation and toxic check?
Both negative.
Come on.
Okay, if that's the way you want it, I'll give you one last chance to hand over that file. I told you in the beginning you'd never get away with this. Won't you ever learn?
The radio, turn it off.
Right, Captain.
How's the radiation here?
Radiation, negative. Toxics, negative. I can't understand it.
What's this mist?
According to the instrument reading, it's just water vapor.
I'll call Cloud Base. The base is still functional, Colonel. We can find no evidence of any violence. There's a strange mist, but it registers clean. There's no radiation, no toxic. There's no apparent explanation.
No, Captain. But you can rest assured there is an explanation. The Mysterons are carrying out their threat.
I didn't expect you today, Eddie. There's been a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I heard all about it.
Well, then you'll know we're on red alert. I'll have to check your pass.
I understand. There you go.
Okay. See you later.
Caribou. I can't breathe.
It's just like Red Deer all over again, sir.
How many men there, Sergeant?
70, sir.
Well, let's see what Spectrum has to say about this.
We've got nothing positive yet, General.
Nothing positive? You've had 2 men at Red Deer for the last hour, and they've discovered absolutely nothing. In the meantime, the Mysterons have knocked out another base.
General, someone's gaining entry into those bases. We've first got to find him.
Those bases are on red alert. Nobody's getting past the sentries. It's obvious, even to me, Colonel. First Red Deer, then Caribou, and next is Big Bear. Now, I've just ordered my missiles onto the launching platforms. One more strike against the frost line, and they launch. Destination, Mars. Out.
Trigger happy. Captain Blue, tell Captain Scarlet it's imperative he finds out how the Mysterons are knocking out these bases. It must be stopped before it is too late.
SIG.
I can't understand it. I just can't understand it. Every test we try is negative.
Can we take off our respirators?
Yes, Lieutenant, I don't see why not. The poisonous gas test checked out.
I can't breathe.
Lieutenant, get that respirator back on, fast.
I couldn't breathe.
Wait a minute. Did you test for oxygen?
Oxygen? That's not lethal.
No. Only if there isn't any.
Oxygen. Oxygen negative.
That explains it. Colonel, I think we know what's happened. Somehow the Mysterons have removed the oxygen from the air. These men have all suffocated.
Right, Captain.
It's all beginning to fit. Destiny Angel has just reported sighting the wreck of a maintenance truck. The same truck called at Red Deer and Caribou. It services the air conditioning. The next base en route is Big Bear. Requisition an SPV, and whatever you do, get to Big Bear before that truck.
SIG.
Entree. Can I help you, monsieur?
Captain Scarlet, Spectrum. We want SPV 503.
Uh-huh. And your identification, monsieur? Bon. It is outside, monsieur. In the shack.
That truck has a long start. Let's try a shortcut.
SIG.
Frostline HQ are still locking us out, sir. They're not answering our calls.
So General Ward has definitely decided to retaliate. Come on, Captain Scarlet. You've got to make it.
Has the maintenance truck been through here yet?
You're Spectrum, aren't you? I've got strict orders. This base is off limits to all Spectrum personnel.
Listen, Corporal. If that truck's been here, the whole place is in the greatest danger.
Okay. So he was here, but he left a couple of minutes ago.
Which way was he heading?
He turned left. I thought it was funny at the time. That's the mountain route.
Where does that road lead to?
Only one place. Frostline headquarters.
Have a quiet word with the sentry, Lieutenant?
SIG. Corporal, I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Well, I guess it...
Sorry, buddy, but it just had to be done.
Right, Lieutenant. Get to the air conditioning unit. You should find something in there that's causing the oxygen loss. I'm going after that truck.
SIG.
Scarlet. I located a cylinder in the main inlet.
The reaction was just starting, so oxygen loss is negligible.
SIG, Lieutenant. Great work. I'm right behind the Mysteron truck. Colonel White, I've crashed the SPV.
You all right, Captain?
Yes, the rear-facing seat saved me.
That truck must be full of liquid oxygen. The road was like glass.
Liquid oxygen? If the driver rams the Frost Line command base with that truck, he'll blow it sky high. You've got to stop it, Captain Scarlet.
One chance.
Thank you, gentlemen. You've saved us from a very dangerous situation. I feel sure if one more base had been attacked by the Mysterons, General Ward would have launched those missiles against Mars. The results of such an action cannot bear consideration.
I have General Ward for you, sir.
I suppose he wants to congratulate us.
We're not in this business for congratulations, Captain. Hello, General Ward.
Colonel, I just called to say I am prepared to let bygones be bygones.
That's very good of you, General.
I know you fellas do a lot of good work, but this time, you see, it needed a show of force. Now, these Mysterons knew I meant business. That did the trick. They called off the attack. Sometimes, things are a lot simpler than you guys make out.
I see.
Well, anytime I can help you out, just say the word.
Goodbye, Colonel.
Goodbye, General. Well, of all the trigger-happy, pig-headed...
As you were saying, Colonel, we're not in this business for congratulations.
Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet. Captain Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet.